We left Irbid after our first week of class on a Friday morning, driving south towards the Gulf of Aqaba. The road was marked by Jordanian flags in time for the 66th anniversary of independence.
شوف عرش الملوك مثل الذهب مصكوك. Our
Rihla first stopped at the east bank of the Dead Sea, a salty shore of biblical legend. I remember covering its recent malady. A drastic reduction of flow from the Jordan River had meant it was, in essence, dying for a second time. The waters are harsh if swallowed or get in the eye, but thick enough to almost sit upon. The mud and sand here is renowned for health reasons, as is the air. Being the lowest spot on earth, each breath is thick with oxygen. Our road then shot up northeast up a steep and winding road to the mountain where Moses got his first and last glimpse of the Promised Land. There we learned of a long history of the Abrahamic faiths building upon each other, Jewish, Christian, and Muslim. A cool wind blew as we looked out across the hills towards Damascus, Nazareth, and Jerusalem. Nearby was the historically Christian town of Madaba, famous for the oldest map of Palestine. Here the Eastern Orthodox Church Greek iconography mixed with Arabic hymns. Atop a hill, we found a church waving Jordanian flags next to medieval ruins before an expansive view of the city. We relaxed in the shade, drank slush puppies, and watched the leaves rustle. Below us, the town was full of patriotic colors, if no celebratory people. As the sun set, 3 jets flew overhead with a sonic screech. We found old Ottoman and Roman ruins amidst the town. Many shops in Jordan, from electronics to school supply stores, have bird cages. Bird song is everywhere, and many institutions are named after avians. As we ended our first day, birds circled above Madaba's buildings and minarets. They chirped in the sky, gliding in formation, black and white, around the 2 golden domes of the mosque, as gunshots rang for Independence Day. We drove to Amman on Saturday. Compared to Irbid, it was a riot of life. The Jordanian flag flew everywhere, the seven-pointed star and its red triangle symbolizing the 7 hills Amman was built upon. In the city center is a spectacular Roman Colosseum, which we climbed and photographed and stared out a large city. Visible upon a hill in the distance was the ruins of ancient Philadelphia, which we then went and visited. The city of brotherly love has massive columns nearly 2,000 years old. The wind was crisp. An Umayyad-era mosque also sat on the hill, its rafters home to birds' nests, its shade welcome. A Roman tree stood here too, Roman in Arabic meaning pomegranate, above the remnants of Rome's eastern shore. We left Amman and headed to the former Ottoman capital of the area, Salt. It was easy to imagine the splendor Salt had as the center of a regional trade route as we were guided around the Dar al-Jafar in the old city.
مجدو يتعلى ربي ضمني صورك بيت وبيت ابن ربي تمني صورك بيت وبيت انا شعبك حبيت يا اردن والله انا شعبك حبيت يا اردن والله اهل النشامه والخير يا شعب الاردن والله
Marble buildings marked the riches of the past, added a small church nestled in the hill. The rest of the town was like the old cities of Jerusalem or Tunis, full of local producers and small family businesses. We bought shota from a local vendor and our stomachs began to growl as smells from local restaurants filled the air. Mohamad Noor, our at times lackadaisical liaison from Yarmouk University, suggested a restaurant in Jerash. It was an elegant, open-air restaurant where birdsong and gurgling fountains wafted around delicious smells of grilling and baking. We gorged in the cool shade before we took the road back to our new home in Irbil.